story of Jesus really cannot be described fully on this little demonstration record, or even by our printed material.
Hi, I'm Yasmin Quintana, and in March of '07, I had the opportunity to have an interview with Josh Wann, also known as DeeJay Essence from LampMode's Records. Here is our interview. Hope you enjoy it. What is LampMode? What is their, what is their purpose? Would you say what's their passion?
Yeah, man, LampMode exists to glorify God and to submit the talents He's given us back to Him. So we see the ability to do that, one, in just proclaiming His truths and exploiting hip-hop. Hip-hop is a lyrical medium, and it gets a message across because it uses storytelling, uses poetry, uses repetitive themes, which are very good for, to just convey messages and meaning. So we're really exploiting hip-hop. That's all we're doing, is we're using something that the world has already established and is popular in the world, and the Lord saved us from that culture, and now we're just really using it to go back and to reach the culture that we got saved from. So we do it through, we want to reach the body of Christ, the church, and really build them up and teach them through hip-hop, because it can be a teaching medium. And we also want to use it to evangelize to those who don't know the Lord and who may get caught by the beat and the lyrics and just the delivery and the style, but after listening to it, they may be like, oh, okay, I see what they're talking about, and just cause them to think about something they've never thought about before. Another thing is, we're such a, the majority of people want to say that Christian hip-hop is for evangelism, but we kind of have removed ourselves from this hip-hop culture and created our own culture of holy hip-hop, quote-unquote, as they call it. And it's great because we have our own community now. It's safe, and it's really the body of Christ just expressing itself together, but we've almost lost touch with the culture we're trying to reach. So it's a balance of trying to stay in there and be present, and just as the Lord said, be in the world but not of it. We've almost kind of excluded ourselves and come out of the world, and we're just happy just to sit amongst ourselves now. But we really want to just to be mindful of, okay, how are we affecting and impacting the city at large, and are we being visible? And these are just things we're always wrestling through and trying to figure out, because again, the tendency can be to isolate yourself, and then you see other people that are just, they get so caught up in the hip-hopness of it that they forget and they lose fellowship, and they pretty much just get watered down. And hip-hop is a proud culture. It's all about pride. It's about wanting to be the dopest and to say that you're the illest cat. So that's a tendency that you have to be careful of. And if you get out of fellowship and just out of hanging out with solid brothers and sisters, it's a temptation to stay there and to start to just talk about how dope you are, how good you are, and not really keep it focused on the Lord. So again, it's a balance. Yeah.
Why Philadelphia? Why have you guys set up here?
Man, that's a great question. Philadelphia, for some reason, the Lord seems to be picking people up and bringing them here. And it's weird, the way Redeemed thought, they kind of just overnight packed their bags from Cali and moved here, drove in a car for a week, and put all their stuff in the car, and drove out and didn't really know except one person. In faith, moved out. I was a similar way. The Lord had me in Pittsburgh, and I just graduated college, and didn't know many people. I came out once, met a whole bunch of people, and I was like, man, the Lord made it obvious this is where I was supposed to be. And all around the country, people look to Philadelphia and they're wondering, they're asking the same question, why? What's going on in Philadelphia? Why do you have so many artists? And again, it's something we can't explain, and I guess that's a good thing, because it just attests that this is the Lord doing something here. I mean, there's so much fellowship here, and there's so many just like-minded brothers and sisters that are using hip-hop, and I don't know what it is, but it's cool, and it's cool to be a part of it.
Well, thank you, and it was awesome.